Hey friends and welcome back to my channel. My name is Charlie. I'm glad you're here. Last week's video was all about this big sister energy and I love giving that energy to you. But today's video is gonna be a little bit of tough love because playing the victim in your life is keeping you stuck where you are, and I've been there and I want to show you how I flipped the script and how you can do that as well. And I would say without further talking, we just jump right into it. To start flipping the script, we need to understand why we slip into that victim mindset in the first place. Life throws curveballs at you. You get rejected, you have unfair situations, and there are gonna be toxic people in your life. It's normal to feel like life is happening to us and not for us, but living there, it keeps us small, bitter, and stuck. We stay in this victim mindset and we don't learn anything out of it. And that's why we slip into that victim mode in the first place. If you are asking yourself, if you are in that victim mindset, I have two signs for you. Sign number one, the blame mode is activated. What I mean with that is you always think, if only they didn't do that, I'd be happy. You give away your power because things happen and they don't happen in the way you want them to. But what you need to do here is you need to take a deep breath and shift your mindset. Take responsibility for your reactions, not other people's behavior. That's the one thing you can control, and you have the power to take responsibility for your reactions and your actions. So that's sign number one. You blame everybody else except yourself and everything is just miserable. Sign number two is the why me energy. What I mean by that is you're constantly thinking, why does this always happen to me? And you need to flip that as well. What is this situation teaching me? Is it the one question I love to ask myself when something isn't going the way I wanted it to go? Because life isn't punishing you, it's preparing you, and it's a journey where you can learn a lot of things if you let them teach you things. And these are the two signs where you can kind of categorize if you are in that victim mindset and you feel like everything bad is always just happening to you and it's because of reasons and things that are out of your control. Sometimes that's true, and I'm the last person who says there are shitty situations that come from circumstances that you can't control. I mean, there are things that you can control, sicknesses and all the stuff around you. You can't control other people, but you can control how you respond to it. And that's the thing I want to talk to you about in this video, because I feel it's dreading if you always feel like you're the victim and everything bad is always happening to you. Because as I already said, I've been there, I've done that, and it's so much easier when you come out of the other side. And here are 7 steps of how you can come out the other side of that victim mindset. Step number 1 is my favorite step, and a step that you can take with you everywhere, not especially on this topic. Radical self-honesty. Journal it out. Where am I playing the victim right now? What can I really control? What can I control? And are things that I make so miserable and bad right now really that bad? Identify where you are waiting for the rescue instead of becoming your own hero and getting out of that situation by yourself. Which leads us right into step number 2. Control what you can control. You can control people. I already said that. You can't control outwards things, but you can control your mindset, your habits, your boundaries, and who you give your energy to. So drop that toxic friends and drop this mindset of everything is always happening to me. Step 3, change your language. Instead of saying I can't, say I'm learning, I'm figuring it out. Instead of I have to, say I choose to. This has a huge impact. Also when it comes to working out, because if you say I have to go to the gym now, it feels like a burden. And if you say I can go to the gym now, or I choose to go to the gym now, I want to go to the gym now, a whole different thing. Because language programs your mindset. Speak with power, and always remember your brain doesn't know if you're lying to it or you're telling it the truth. So change your language into a positive way, start thinking more positive, and tell your brain the good things. And I can promise you, you will be out of that victim mindset in no time. Step 4 is something I already kind of told you in step 2. Cut out the complaining habit. Complaining rewires your brain to see more negativity. And what I'm challenging you to do right now is try a complain detox. 24 hours without complaining and see how your energy shifts. And it just takes that. It takes one day to figure out where you are complaining, where you don't have to complain, and how you can react if you start it. Because the huge part about complaining is to identify it and put it into a more positive way of thinking about that. I complain sometimes. I complain 2 minutes, realize I do complain, and what can I change about this situation? Sometimes it's also the realization that I can't control anything or change anything in that situation right now, and it's just a bad situation, but bad situations also happen, and that's okay, and we can live with it, because after that we can figure out how we handle that situation. Step number 5 is to take actions, because even tiny ones matter. Action cures helplessness, and that's what I already said. What's one thing you can do today to feel more in control? Because small wins build momentum, and as soon as you start thinking about the things you can control and you can change, you start looking at these victim situations a completely different way, because you start thinking about, okay, what actions do I need to take to get out of this situation, or to stop feeling this way, or to make the situation better? What can I learn from it? And these actions and this mindset that you build in these first steps, you can use it now to make every situation a little bit better. Which leads us into step 6. Surround yourself with accountability. What I mean with that is be around people who don't let you stay in that victim mode. My tip that I always love to give you: you need friends who lovingly call you out and remind you of your power. You are the people you surround yourself with, and you need friends and family and everything relationship related around you that are there for you, that see you, and that are a good impact. I've made a whole video about red flags and friendships and how to get over a friendship breakup. I'm gonna link it in the eye and in the end card so you can watch it after this video. But I can tell you, as soon as you start cutting out these toxic red flag people, it helps a lot with getting out of this victim mode, because if you surround yourself with negative people, you yourself will be a negative person. And that leads us to step number 7, the last step: practice gratitude, not bull. And this is where the tough love part kind of comes. You need to be grateful for things to get out of this victim mindset. If you think about every bad part that happened in your day, of course your day was a bad day and you are the victim in that day. But if you think about good things, your day becomes a lot better. And I don't mean this toxic positivity, because that's not what gratitude is. Gratitude is your tool to shift your focus from lack to abundance. So what I want you to do is list 3 things daily that you are proud of. Even if it's just getting out of bed or brushing your teeth, getting ready in the morning, these are still cool things. Listening to your favorite music, listening to a new artist you found. All these things are things that make your day better, and you become more grateful for things, and you see what you can and can't control. And that's also the end of today's video. I hope these steps help you. A little reminder for you: you're not stuck. You're just in a chapter, but you hold the pen to your story. So you clicked on this video, you decided to watch it till here, so you want to change and you want to get out of this victim mindset. So stop waiting for permission and start taking control of your own life. And that's the last thing I wanted to say to you. I hope you have a wonderful week. Make someone's day this week. Be kind to yourself, and I believe in you. You can do it, and you can do everything you set your mind to. If you like this video, you can give it a thumbs up. You can also subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss a new video. I upload every Monday, and every other Monday it's one of those advice videos. So if you don't want to miss it, subscribe to this channel. You can also subscribe to all my other social media accounts, and I hope you have a wonderful week, and we see you next week with another video. Bye!
3, funky. My darling, I love you.